Good evening, Mangalore. You're tuned into Daily News Podcast, your prime source for local insights and beyond. Today's stories will take you from the heart of our community to the broader national stage, covering everything that matters. Let's dive into the news that shapes our world.
In a disturbing incident in Mangalore, a resident has shockingly dumped a female dog into the MCC garbage vehicle, citing her as a nuisance. The heart-wrenching incident unfolded in Dongarkeri and has sparked outrage among the residents after the video went viral. The act, which occurred last Saturday, drew attention from the Animal Husbandry Department, prompting them to issue a notice to the MCC. Tragically, the whereabouts of the dog, released at the Pachanadi dumping yard, remain unknown. Stay tuned to Mangalore Today for further updates on this distressing development. In a recent development, Dakshina Kannada MP Captain Brijesh Chauta raised concerns over the poor implementation of several centrally sponsored schemes by banks in the district. During a district-level bankers' committee review meeting in Mangaluru, Captain Chauta questioned the low number of applications for schemes like Mudra and Startup India, urging banks to provide explanations for the shortfall. Some bank officials cited the lack of perceived benefits as a reason for low participation in certain schemes. Zilla Panchayat CEO Kayanan expressed disappointment over the non-performance of some banks in schemes like Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana. Captain Chauta also highlighted the delay in subsidy disbursement under the PM Employment Generation Program and directed banks to ensure the effective implementation of all schemes. The lead bank reported a total business of 1,22649.22 crore in the first quarter of the financial year, with deposits at 70,806 crore and advances at 51,843.1 crore. The MP emphasized the necessity of banks supporting potential beneficiaries in the district.
In transport news, due to track maintenance works at Kasaragod Station, several train services will be regulated. Malabar Express, Mangaluru Central Special Express, and other trains will be delayed by 40 minutes en route. This includes services from Thiruvananthapuram Central, Dr. MGR Chennai Central, and KSR Bengaluru. Passengers should plan their journeys accordingly. Remember, safety is the top priority during maintenance works. Stay tuned for further updates on Mangalore Today.
In local news from Mangaluru, the National Students' Union of India, NSUI, State President Kirthi Ganesh has initiated the Campus Gate Meet campaign to address student issues. The campaign aims to tackle problems like lack of bus connectivity to rural areas and difficulties in obtaining scholarships. Through this initiative, students will be able to share their grievances via Google Forms. Ganesh stated that issues will be categorized based on their level and brought to the attention of state and district leaders for resolution. The NSUI is determined to advocate for students' interests. Additionally, Ganesh outlined a 3-point agenda for Mangalore University, highlighting the need for more permanent teaching staff and addressing confusion related to the UUCMS portal. He also mentioned the allocation of Rs 100 crore by the state government to the Devaraj Urs Backward Classes Development Corporation for developmental projects. Stay tuned for more updates on student welfare initiatives in the region.
In a tragic incident from Madamaki, Kundapur, 74-year-old Shivaram passed away after mistakenly ingesting pesticide instead of his knee pain medication. Shivaram, who was suffering from a vision impairment, fell ill on August 24th due to the consumption error. Despite immediate medical attention, Shivaram breathed his last on September 8th. The local authorities at Amasabale police station have initiated an investigation into the case. Residents are urged to remain vigilant and exercise caution while handling medicines to prevent such unfortunate mishaps.
In Mangaluru, Deputy Commissioner Mulai Muhilan honored young hero Vaibhavi for her courageous act of rescuing her mother from an auto rickshaw accident in Mulki. Vaibhavi's quick thinking and bravery received appreciation from Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and local authorities. Meanwhile, in Kundapur, an elderly man tragically passed away after accidentally consuming pesticide instead of his prescribed medication. The deceased, Shivaram, suffered from a vision impairment, leading to the tragic mix-up. The Amasabale police have initiated an investigation into the incident.
In a recent incident, a fire broke out at a private hospital in Bolivar, Puttur, due to a short circuit in the electricity meter. Firefighters swiftly responded and managed to douse the flames, preventing any casualties. Although the electricity junction box was damaged, all patients were safely evacuated. This prompt action averted a potential disaster, ensuring the safety of everyone involved.
In a recent development in Mangalore, a group of Bilavas have expressed their disappointment over the reported exclusion of Mudri MLA Umanath Kotian, who belongs to the Bilava community, from the preparations for the upcoming Pilikula event at Pilikula Nisargadama. Former chairman of Mangalore Urban Development Authority, Ravishankar Majar, condemned the decision of Dakshina Kannada District Administration to sideline Mr. Kotian, stating that it was unjust to exclude the MLA from meetings and events related to Pilikulotsava, especially since it is happening in his constituency. Ramesh Pujari, another member of the Bilava community, emphasized that Mr. Kotian represents not just the Bilavas, but all backward-class communities. The community members have urged the government to take action against officials who neglect the voices of representatives from the backward classes.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi emphasized the importance of resilient supply chains for the economy and urged for increased investments in domestic semiconductor manufacturing. Speaking at the Semicon 2024 conference near the national capital, PM Modi highlighted the disruptions caused by the COVID-19 pandemic and stressed the need to enhance supply chain resilience. He showcased India's potential as a semiconductor manufacturing hub, expressing the vision of having Indian-made chips in every global device. PM Modi outlined the government's efforts to boost semiconductor manufacturing, citing India's reformist regime, stable policies, and tech-savvy market as driving forces. He announced significant investments in semiconductor manufacturing, signaling India's commitment to becoming a powerhouse in this critical sector. The Prime Minister's address aimed to instill confidence in potential investors and position India as a reliable player in the global semiconductor industry.
In a recent development in Basantgarh area of Udhampur district in Jammu and Kashmir, a gunfight erupted between security forces and terrorists. The encounter occurred when troops of the 1st Para of the Army, in collaboration with the police, received intelligence about the presence of a group of terrorists at Kandara Top. It is reported that 4 to 5 terrorists may be trapped in the area. The terrorists, who were hiding, initiated gunfire towards the search parties, leading to a swift response from the security forces. Additional reinforcements have been deployed to the forest area to address the situation and eliminate the threat posed by the terrorists. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story. Mangalore, October 15, 2024. In a recent development, the judicial custody of Mangalore Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has been extended till October 25 in connection with the alleged liquor policy scam. The Chief Minister was produced before the local court through video conferencing from the city jail. The Central Bureau of Investigation assured the court of providing necessary documents to the accused within a few days. The court took cognizance of the charge sheet and issued a production warrant earlier this month. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court is yet to give its verdict on Mr. Kejriwal's plea challenging his arrest and seeking bail. The court heard arguments from both sides, with the defense emphasizing the chief minister's eligibility for bail, while the prosecution raised concerns about witnesses turning hostile if he is released. The chief minister's plea for bail has been a subject of debate, with the CBI asserting that he was trying to sensationalize the issue. Mr. Kejriwal was granted interim bail in a money laundering case earlier, but remained in custody due to the CBI's arrest.
In Karnataka, efforts are underway to fill the vacancies of doctors in government health facilities, as announced by Health Minister Dinesh Gundarao. Specialists will be appointed on a contract basis to address the shortage. The minister also stated that action will be taken against quacks to curb their practices. In response to statements by BJP leaders predicting the downfall of Chief Minister Siddaramaya's government, Gundarao criticized such attempts to destabilize the government, calling them efforts to disrupt the stability achieved. He expressed confidence in Siddaramaya's leadership and dismissed allegations of a land scam, stating that the courts will decide on the matter. Gundarao asserted that there is no competition for the chief minister's post within the Congress party and criticized the BJP's social media posts accusing the government of corruption. The minister accused the governor of being influenced by the center and highlighted the need for impartiality in dealing with allegations.
In Mangalore today, political ripples stir in Maldivian waters as two ministers resign amid strained ties with India. The ministers face suspension for alleged derogatory remarks against Prime Minister Narendra Modi, causing tension between the atoll nation and neighboring powerhouse India. President Mohammad Muizzu, leaning towards China, aims to mend relations with New Delhi. The Maldives, known for its luxury tourism, now grapples with geopolitical complexities as India scrutinizes China's influence in mail. The two ministers stepped down for personal reasons ahead of a possible visit by President Muizzu to India. This move follows Foreign Minister Jay Shankar's recent trip to Maldives, highlighting the delicate dance for regional balance. The minister's criticism of Modi, triggered by his visit to Lakshadweep, sparked controversy and put the spotlight on regional dynamics in the Indian Ocean. Amidst these developments, the Maldivian leadership navigates a fine line to secure stability in the region.
In Mangalore today, tragedy struck in East Godavari district as 7 lives were lost in a mini-truck accident on Wednesday. The incident took place in the Chilakapakala area of Chennai Gudam in Devarapalli Mandal. The mini-truck loaded with cashew nuts overturned, claiming the lives of 7 individuals due to suffocation under the heavy sacks. One person miraculously survived the accident and was reported to be in stable condition. The driver lost control of the vehicle while traveling from Borampalem to Tadimala. The bodies were recovered by locals and police and taken for post-mortem at Kovuru Government Hospital. Our thoughts and prayers are with the families of the deceased during this difficult time.
In a major development, the Enforcement Directorate, ED, has filed the first charges sheet in the misappropriation case involving Rish 20.19 crore of funds from the Karnataka Maharshi Valmiki Scheduled Tribes Development Corporation Ltd. The funds were diverted to Ballari during the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. Former Karnataka ST Welfare Minister B. Nagendra, a Congress MLA, is among the 25 accused named in the charges sheet. The accused have been charged under sections of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act. Meanwhile, parallel investigations are being conducted by the Central Bureau of Investigation and the Special Investigation Team. This case has revealed a web of corruption and malpractice involving a significant sum of public money. Stay tuned as more updates on this case are expected to follow.
In Mangalore today, Prime Minister Modi and Chief Minister Shetty participated in a heated debate, gearing up for the upcoming regional elections. During the debate, both leaders clashed on various issues, ranging from infrastructure development to healthcare policies. The debate witnessed a record-breaking viewership as citizens across Mangalore tuned in to understand the vision each leader has for the region. Fact-checking reveals some claims made by both leaders were misleading, including statements on job creation and healthcare benefits. The citizens are eagerly waiting for the election day to cast their votes and determine the future of Mangalore. Stay tuned to Mangalore Today for more updates on the upcoming elections.
In Mangalore news today, tensions continue to rise along the Indo-Pak border as a border security force personnel was injured in unprovoked firing by Pakistani troops in the Akhnur area. The BSF retaliated to the firing. However, the casualties on the Pakistani side remain unknown. This incident marks a rare ceasefire violation since the agreement renewed in 2021. The injured BSF personnel is receiving medical attention, and troops remain on high alert along the international border. This escalation in violence comes just days before the first phase of the 3-phase assembly elections scheduled in the region on September 18th. Stay tuned to Mangalore Today for further updates on this developing story.
And that's a wrap for today. We're thankful for your viewership and invite you to delve deeper into today's topics at mangaloretoday.com. Keep up with the ever-evolving world by subscribing to our channel. Thank you for being part of our day. Good night and stay informed.